Coming up, updates on an escaped prisoner who was spotted in Lowndes County.
And the Valdosta Board of Education is getting ready to vote on a code of conduct for city schools.
Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Candace C. Adams.
And I'm Kiera Watson. Officials have found an escaped prisoner from Clinch County Jail in Homerville. Michael Chance Copeland escaped the jail 2 weeks ago. After his escape, he was reportedly spotted in Lowndes County. Copeland was caught last night in Clinch County around 11 o'clock. Copeland is being charged with escaping an alleged theft of a motor vehicle, obstruction, damaging government property, and fleeing.
The Valdosta Board of Education is preparing to vote on a code of conduct for Valdosta City Schools. The code includes rules for test information, disciplinary procedures, retention policies, and more. There will also be an update on special education and the football program. The meeting is scheduled tonight at 7 o'clock at the superintendent's office. The public is encouraged to attend.
Recent statistics have shown that crime in Valdosta has dropped this year. Has the police department started to do anything different for the community? News Valdosta reporter Victoria Dean has details on this story.
In Valdosta, crime has continued to drop. This year, there were 219 fewer crimes reported than compared to last year. Crimes such as robbery, burglary, and aggravated assault. Now, what steps are the police department taking to ensure a safer community? In addition to the daily operations and services of the Valdosta Police Department, authorities help reduce crime through numerous other community and educational programs. The programs are designed to provide the police department with direct contact and input from our local community on issues or concerns about the department and our community. Some of these programs include the Citizens Police Academy, where citizens are educated on police department operations, develop positive police relations, and encourage community cooperation.
It involves the community, people who live in that area. They want to make sure that their area is a safe environment for not only them, their family, their children.
A lot of things can be attributed to this. Most important and by far the top is community involvement. Having citizens call and report crime when they see it. Even if they see something they really don't understand, call it. We encourage them to call because probably half the calls we receive a day are just suspicious activity.
The police department stresses to always call 911 if a crime is in progress. With News Valdosta, I'm Victoria Dean.
With Independence Day just around the corner, Lowndes County wants to remind residents in the area about the new fireworks law. New fireworks legislation was passed by the state in 2015. The Georgia General Assembly changed the hours fireworks can be used. On New Year's Eve and the 4th of July, fireworks are allowed in unincorporated areas from 10 a.m. until 12 o'clock midnight. Fireworks will not be permitted between midnight and 2 a.m. Lowndes County Fire Rescue strongly encourages residents to attend local public shows instead of setting off fireworks on private property or in residential areas.
According to a report by the State Charter Schools Commission, charter schools are performing on par with public schools. The report took results from 15 charter schools. Elementary and middle school results maintain a steady average between two types of schools, but results began to differ when comparing high schools.
Farm Days took place in downtown Valdosta last weekend. News Valdosta reporter Evan Cockram has more.
I'm here in downtown Valdosta, where Valdosta is having its second Farm Days of the month, where local Valdosta residents can bring their own homemade artifacts or produce to show the residents of downtown Valdosta.
Valdosta Farm Days is typically held every other Saturday at the historic Courthouse Square in downtown Valdosta and is an opportunity for not just farmers, but for local Valdosta residents to show off their craft and artisanship.
My name's Emily and I'm owner of Gigi's Candies, and I have homemade brittle, cashew, pecan, peanut. I also have the homemade wedding cookies, salsa, the hot and the medium.
This is Nancy's Naturals. I make handcrafted soaps. Some of them are totally natural. A lot of people like the more frou-frou kind of smells though, so I do use fragrance oils in some of them. But I have a wide variety.
For many residents of Valdosta, Farm Days has become an opportunity for them to support their community.
Love Farm Days though, not just for me, but for a lot of local vendors and farmers and crafters, because it gives us an opportunity to bring our things and sell locally. I think we should support our local community first. Anything I can buy that's made locally, I will try to do that, and that's what we need to do to keep our community alive.
Well, that about does it for me in downtown Valdosta at the historic Courthouse Square for Farm Days. I'm Evan Cockerham from News Valdosta. Back to you guys at the studio.
Coming up, an extraordinary runner passes through Valdosta.
And some exciting entertainment scheduled at a local music venue. We'll have these stories and more in just a minute.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the Forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Yesterday, the city of Valdosta welcomed an extraordinary guest. 92-year-old Ernie Andrus is a World War II veteran who is currently running from coast to coast for a worthy cause. Ernie ran through Valdosta at about 8:30 a.m. as a part of his 3-year journey from San Diego, California to Brunswick, Georgia. Citizens were able to meet and greet Ernie as he ran past the City Customer Service Center on North Lee Street.
Ashley Street Station will be hosting yet another eccentric rock and roll band. The band is named Starbenders. They incorporate different genres, which include punk, glam, and bubblegum, to their unique modern rock sound. The veteran rockers have been playing together for 2 years now and released their debut album back in late 2014. The band will perform on Thursday night at 9 o'clock.
Sometimes finances can get in the way of eating for a lot of students. A hungry student will have a hard time focusing in class. News Valdosta reporter David Johnson has more on a program that is designed to help low-income students get the food that they need.
Valdosta State University's Blazer Pantry is a program designed to help students in need. The program is specifically for students who do not have a meal plan and who do not have the funds required to purchase food on a regular basis. The biggest issue with the program is that it is highly underused. The director of the Blazer Pantry says that his goal this year is to try to promote the pantry as much as possible in order to help any student who might go hungry during the school year.
The Blazer Pantry is our own on-campus food bank. It's for VSU students. It was created by VSU students after there was a need on campus for a lot of our students that don't have finances to go out and buy groceries at the end of the month after they've paid tuition, paid bills, everything like that.
The program started in 2010 when the current student union first opened. Since then, the Blazer Pantry has been filled with canned food items ready to be given to a student in need. The pantry is always accepting of donations, but with little use by students, the shelves stay full. However, the students who do take advantage of the program are thankful that it exists.
I came from a low-income family, and it made it so much easier when I didn't have the money to buy myself food. I could just come here and collect the cans, and I was actually able to eat in my dorm.
The Blazer Pantry is located inside of the student union. In order for a student to gain access to the program, they must go to the Student Life office on the 3rd floor of the student union to fill out an application. Once an application is processed, the student will have access to the program once every 2 weeks. For News Valdosta, I'm David Johnson.
Today, the Georgia Department of Labor reported that the unemployment rate in Metro Valdosta declined 4.7% in May. The number of unemployed residents rose by 409 people, while the total labor force rose by 304 workers. Many of the new jobs are in service-related industries such as trade, transportation, and warehousing, as well as in state government.
VSU's Orientation Day has come again. Future students came to VSU to get a look at what's to come. Let's go to News Valdosta reporter Freeland Scarborough for more.
Once again, Valdosta State University's Orientation Day has rolled around. It's an important day for students and professors alike.
Orientation doesn't happen every day. It's a chance for future students to come to VSU to get a sneak peek at what to expect. Not all of the students who pass through orientation will attend, but it's to be expected many will. Some students use this as an opportunity to mingle and get to know each other.
I think that orientation is an excellent time for the students to come to VSU, get acclimated to their surroundings, explore the different buildings on campus, and ultimately get a feel for their first year as a new college student.
Others use it to find out the many services VSU offers to its students.
To me, college is all about how your experience differs on what you put out, basically. Input is basically the most important thing that you possess as a college student, and orientation kind of introduces you to that.
Visitors get guided tours and have a chance to eat at the dining halls located on campus. Professors also have a chance to speak with students and help them settle into their surroundings. The VSU website helps explain how orientation works.
It's nice to see the new faces that will be coming soon to VSU. For News Valdosta, I'm Freeling Scarborough.
This year, the 2016 Freedom of Information Award has gone to Jim Zachary. It was awarded from the Associated Press. Zachary is the former editor of the Henry Herald and current editor of the Valdosta Daily Times. This marks the second time that Zachary has received this award. The Associated Press recognized him for his efforts to create a culture of open government.
America Legion presents 13 in the location for Valdosta's 5K run this year. With more on the story, here's News Valdosta reporter Mikhail Keys.
Valdosta has joined other cities by having the Valdosta 5K. The 5K event will begin on July 4th at 7:30 a.m. The veterans of Lowndes County have received over $21,500 in donations. Proceeds are going towards American Legion Post 13. The race is a one-loop course, starting on William Street and ending in front of American Legion. Registration began on June 25th and will end July 3rd, 2016 at 2:59 p.m. If anyone is interested in participating for Valdosta 5K, you can register on runsignup.com. The price is $20 for the race fee plus $2.50 for the sign-up fee. For group pricing and families of 1 to 5 registrants, the race fee is $70 plus $4.20 for the sign-up fee. Awards will be given to the first 25 males and first 25 females to finish the race. Finishers will receive their award in the finish chute. $50 cash rewards will be mailed to the top overall master and veteran male and female. For News Valdosta, I'm Mikhail Keys.
Your local health department is advising citizens in Valdosta to tip and toss after it rains. This initiative urges people to throw away unneeded items around your home that could hold water and to make sure to tip out any standing water from items that you do keep. The health department hopes to reduce the numbers of mosquitoes around homes and in communities by urging people to participate in the Tip and Toss campaign.
Valdosta University's Department of Arts will have more events and exhibits for its students and local residents. News Valdosta reporter Enrock Lee has more on the story.
The Department of Arts has been a part of Valdosta University since 1913. Our faculty members have been trying to help art major and minor students. Also, the department offers exhibits and events not only for students but also for the local residents. The department has been offering classes for bachelor degrees, undergraduate degrees, interior design, studio arts, and all students who are interested in art field. According to Senior Secretary Terry Morton, the head of the department and our faculty members put students as their first priority and help them to solve their problems.
Whenever they come in with problems, I do research to find out the answer to their questions. Sometimes I already know the answer to their questions. If it's a question that I can't answer, I will refer them to the department head, just help them in whatever way they need.
Our gallery is the main focal point of the department for external outreach. So we do 8 exhibitions a year. We host 8 exhibitions a year, and 3 of those are for our students. So in the fall we have our senior exhibition for all of our graduating seniors. In the spring we have our VSU student competition, which is for all majors, all art students. And then we have our spring art exhibition for our seniors as well that graduate. Aside from that, we have our faculty exhibition. We have the Valdosta National, which is a national exhibition that's open to all artists from across the country, including our students and our faculty.
The department head, Professor Schmidt, and the faculty members will continue to support their students and provide more valuable and enjoyable exhibits and events. For News Valdosta, I'm in Ragli.
We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we'll get today's weather report from Sierra Aldridge Moore.
So stay with us.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap snacks Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday. Eat well and move a lot. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Today is Saturday. All the healthy children, all the healthy children.
Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather forecast with Sierra Aldridge Moore. What should we expect, Sierra?
Thanks, guys. Well, Valdosta, it's the last week of June and the weather is piping hot. Today's high will be a steamy 93 degrees with partly to mostly cloudy skies. There's only a 20% chance of rain, but scattered sprinkle or two is possible, so have an umbrella handy just in case. Tonight's temperatures will drop down to a cool 72 degrees, but it seems like the rain may pick up a bit to a 60% chance of showers. So if you have plans on stepping out tonight, dress for the weather. Tomorrow will be another hot summer's day with a high of 90 degrees. There's a 50% chance of rain, so you can expect to see a shower or two throughout the day. The UV index is 10 on a 10-point scale, which is the highest it can be. So before heading out, be sure to protect yourself from sun damage with sunscreen and UV blocking sunglasses. Also, try to limit the sun exposure today. And remember, your four-legged friends feel the heat too. The pollen count is very low today, below 1 on our 12-point scale. So you may not need to use any allergy medicine today. June has been a hot month, and there are many more hot summer days in store. So get out and enjoy the sunshine while it's out. That's all I have for weather today. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Sierra. When we come back, we'll take a look at sports with sports anchor Evan Cochran.
So So stay with us.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes, 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. It's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
When every moment matters and a hand reaches out, when someone gives blood and a life is saved, that moment when heartbreak turns to hope, you're there through the American Red Cross. Every day, the Red Cross responds to nearly 200 neighborhood emergencies, and your support makes it possible. Use this moment to join us today. Visit redcross.org.
Welcome back.
Now it's time to check in on the world of sports with sports anchor Everett Cockrum. Evan?
The Valdosta YMCA will be sending 5 of its gymnasts to the 2016 National Championships. The competition will host approximately 2,000 gymnasts and 200 coaches representing over 100 YMCAs across the country. The event will be held in Long Beach, California, and will take place from Thursday through Sunday. Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority is seeking coaches for the up-and-coming football season. There are opportunities to coach flag football, tackle football, and cheerleading. To volunteer, you must go online to the VLPRA website and click the volunteer link. Interested volunteers must also submit to a background check. VSU soccer program has released its upcoming 2016 schedule. The season opener kicks off against St. Leo in St. Leo, Florida on Thursday, September 1st at 7 p.m. The Blazers then return for their home game against Auburn Montgomery on Sunday, September 4th. Valdosta State will close out the season at home facing Shorter at 7 p.m. on October 29th. The full schedule can be seen on valdosta.edu. Lionel Messi has announced he will retire from international soccer. The announcement follows Argentina's 2-4 loss against Chile in the Copa America title on Sunday night. This is the second straight year Chile has beaten Argentina in the finals. The defeat marks Messi's 3rd finals defeat in a row and 4 defeats overall. Messi finishes his career 5-time FIFA Player of the Year, winner of 4 Champions League titles and 8 Spanish La Liga crowns with Barcelona. And that ends today's sports report. Now let's go back to the news desk.
Thanks, Evan. When we come back, we'll have some updates on office relocations at Valdosta State University.
We'll have this and more, so don't go away.
Get your ass up. You're not in here. Yes, I am. Move. Give it to him hard.
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
It's the Odradek phone. I didn't even think these things worked. Hello? Oh, it's for you.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
More Valdosta State University department offices are moving to the University Center on Patterson Street. Centralized advising and first-year programs are closed today in order to move into the southern end of the University Center. Previously, both departments were located in Pine Hall, which is next to the Student Union. Starting tomorrow, the departments can be accessed from entrance 6 and 7 of the University Center.
There are many options for apartments in Valdosta, and competition amongst them can get a little creative. One of these, The Grove, offers a fun new way to draw in residents. I went there and got an inside look. Today we're here at the second annual 2016 Summer Bash hosted by The Grove. Grove is an apartment complex for students who usually attend Valdosta State University.
I am the leasing manager at The Grove Valdosta, and today we are having our Summer Bash for VSU 2016. Come by, take a tour. You're more than welcome to come by any day throughout the week, and we'll look out for you. Right now, if you sign up, you'll get $300 in August. We get tons of people every year. Right now, we're over 80% full. We'll definitely love to have you here as well.
Summer Bash is one of the many amenities the Grove has to offer to make students feel more welcome. Darian Hayes, also known as Creative, is also a student who attends VSU and who happens to be the creator of Summer Bash.
Summer Bash, this is the 5th one. We started 5 years ago in Blanton Commons. This year and last year we've been in the Grove. The reason why we moved, Blanton had a event the same weekend I wanted to do it 2 years ago. And so we came here, and then the Grove has just been wonderful to accommodate us. So we've been back here again this year. It started as something to do in the summertime. Let's do a party and just put it out there, and the response was just crazy. This gave them an opportunity to come back, and every year people come back literally from out of town to come.
Summer Bash is just one of the many programs that the city of Valdosta has to offer for any resident community. For your News Valdosta, I'm Candace Adams.
Many Valdosta State students love to stop by Chick-fil-A and grab something to eat in between classes. One Denver, Colorado student was able to lose weight by eating Chick-fil-A for a year. Alton Ward lost 140 pounds by eating Chick-fil-A on his campus at Texas A&M. He ate the healthier options that Chick-fil-A offers, such as their wraps, salads, and soups, and began to work out. Atkins has been able to keep the weight off and still eat Chick-fil-A.
VSU dining options are changing for the fall semester. News Valdosta reporter Sierra Aldridge Moore has this story.
As the fall semester approaches, a question arises: what's to eat on campus? I got a chance to speak with several individuals about the changes in food service providers, changes in location, as well as the new restaurants here at VSU.
We're going to be moving Moe's over to the Student Union. We are also going to have a Witch on campus, and over in the University Center we're going to have the Valdosta Bread Company, which is similar to Atlanta Bread Company.
With the Union and the University Center adding new favorites, both students and staff can always find a good meal here on campus.
I know they'll be bringing Witch and they'll be moving Moe's into the Student Union, and that was really, really popular. And then they're taking that area where Papa John's and Pinkberry was, and they're turning that into a fresh market, which is really been beneficial to our students, you know, because we were kind of, I guess, complaining. We really want healthy options, so we're getting that. And then in the UC, I think they're turning Baja Flats into Valdosta Bread Company.
Students will now have access to a different variety of foods, and campus favorites will be relocated.
The Chartwell's contract is over now, and Aramark is our new dining contractor, and they will be for the next 10 years.
Addition of Aramark as our food service provider, students will see changes in the fall at the various eating establishments on campus. However, some renovations may not be completed until the spring semester, but enough changes will be completed so that the campus community takes notice. Changes are always happening on campus, and changes in food are no different. With News Valdosta, I'm Sierra Aldridge Moore.
That's it for our program today. Thank you for watching News Valdosta. I'm Kiara Watson.
And I'm Candace Adams. Join us again tomorrow for more News Valdosta. Have a great day.